Hey, this is John, and after the webinar that we did, I got a bunch of questions, and so I thought I'd take a couple minutes to answer those questions for you. So and I have a bunch of notes here that from the questions that I got, just so I can make sure I cover everything. So the biggest question that I got after the webinar was, can a complete newbie incorporate this into their business? And to go along with that, do you need to know all the things before you can hire someone? So here's kind of my answer to that. When I got started, I wasn't an expert. I didn't know what I was doing really, and yet I hired someone to do one thing. I gave them some really good training and got them working. And that really good training was something I knew quite a bit about, but I was not an expert. To answer your question, no, you don't have to be an expert. Yes, a newbie can absolutely integrate this into their business. I've literally seen hundreds of newbies, people who are beginning their internet businesses, integrate outsourcing into their businesses right from the beginning, where now instead of having to figure out how to do all the things, you can figure out how to run your business, and it's a lot easier to become profitable that way. Now, I will say that the more you know, the easier it is. And that's true in any business, but the more you know about the tasks you're going to give to someone, the easier it is to get them to do those tasks. Here's why we created ReplaceMyself.com, was because I've gone through this, and so if I've created all these trainings so that if you don't know how to do these trainings, if you don't know how to create the trainings, if you don't know how to do the tasks, I've done them. And I've created the trainings for you to give to your Filipinos so that you don't have to know everything. So the long answer I just gave you, the short answer is yes, a newbie can absolutely incorporate this into their business. Okay, next question. I don't have the time to do all this stuff. What do I do? That's the reason for Replace Myself, is so that you can hire someone to do one of the things that you're currently doing and get them trained on that thing, and then you have one less thing to do. Yeah, it's going to take you a little bit of time to hire someone, but the point of all this is to give yourself fewer things to do. And so if you don't think you have the time to do this, my guess is you can't afford to not hire someone because you're doing too much. You need to hire someone to take some of those things off of your plate so you can be more productive at the things you're really good at. Okay, how long does it take to get going? That was a big question I got. Really, you can have someone hired within 1 to 2 weeks very easily. And even less than that if you're really active about it. So it does not take a lot of time to get started doing this. Another question. How is this different than 123 Employee? So I'm going to group 123 Employee into any of there are a whole bunch of places where they will recruit Filipinos for you, and then they mark them up and lease them back to you. That's what 123 Employee is. And I haven't used them, but I'm guessing they're pretty good at it. Same thing as Agents of Value, and there's a whole bunch of places like this where they recruit Filipinos, they bring them into the office, they lease that person back to you, and then they pay that person like $250 a month, and then you pay 123 Employee like $800 or $900 a month. So they're marking them up, which is fine. What we do is we teach you how to do it yourself, how to find the right person yourself, so that over the years you're paying this person $250 or $300 a month rather than $800 or $900 a month, and that's a difference of $5,000 or $6,000 a year on the same person, because I know that any of these recruiting places are not finding better talent than what you're going to find at online jobs. So, that's kind of the difference. We provide you training for your people, and we show you how to do it yourself so you can get it done more reasonably. They provide a pretty good service, and then they just mark it up quite a bit. So, that's the difference. Is your training updated? I know that we've been doing this for a while. We recently updated over half of our training modules to reflect current changes with Google, current changes in internet marketing, current changes with the government. And so yes, our trainings are updated, and we constantly update them as things change. How does this work with Australians? I got two specific questions, Australians in the UK, and then with women. So I have seen people all over the world outsource to Filipinos, and I've never seen a problem. So if you're in Australia or in the UK or anywhere else in the world, really, Filipinos look up to foreigners. And as a foreign boss, they will respect you the same way they respect an American boss. So it will work for you, no problem. Also, for women, Filipinos don't have a problem working for women versus working for men. So if you're a female trying to run your own business, good news is Filipinos do not have an issue with that, and they will be as productive for you as they will for a male boss. I've seen lots and lots of of women entrepreneurs who are succeeding very well hiring Filipinos to do their work for them. Kind of the last question was, how does the Replace Myself program work? So I'm going to go over this again. I went over in the webinar, but I think that I wasn't very clear about it. So Replace Myself is designed to give you fewer things to do in your life and in your business. So you join the program. The first thing that you're going to get, it's a monthly program. The first month is all about you hiring someone to do your work for you. It's all about you doing it quickly, effectively, without making mistakes, and doing it the right way. That's the whole purpose of the first month of the first module. It's split into modules by month. Every month after the first month, it's not for you anymore. It's training to give to your Filipinos. So we're going to deliver to you a training for you to deliver to your Filipinos. And actually, it's quite a bit easier than that. We deliver that training module, whether it's about article marketing or pay-per-click or how to build a mini-net or how to do video marketing. We deliver that training into a project management system that your Filipinos get access to. And so they can log in directly to the project management system, and they get access directly to the training so that you don't even have to be involved in that process if you don't want to. Now, if you want to go through the trainings, you're more than welcome to. They're going to be totally accessible to you. Also, along with it, you're going to get access to bestjobs.ph and onlinejobs.ph, where you're going to find the best talent to hire people. So, and then there's a whole bunch of other bonuses that, depending on when you buy, or you may or may not be able to get, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that we include with Replace Myself that is designed to get you doing this correctly, and then designed to help you be productive and efficient and profitable with this. So, most of the training inside of Replace Myself is not for you. It's designed for you to give to someone else, a Filipino worker that you hire, to get them doing your work for you. So I hope that better explains how the Replace Myself program works. Last question was, is there a replay? Yes, there's a replay, and there should have been a link to the replay in the email that you got. So again, this is John Jonas. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. There's a contact us link on replacemyself.com, and go hire someone. It changes lives. I've seen literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who have gone from not being profitable in their business and not succeeding to having other people do their work for them and being profitable and having a successful internet business because they hired someone else in the Philippines. So again, John Jonas, thanks for watching.